Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome in and welcome back, man. We got us another good one for us today, man. You already know how we do it with these police, corrupt police video, man. We gotta get them out there, get them known. Y'all already know what we gotta do with this, man. Look, we got another one for y'all, though. Look, when dumb cops arrest FBI agents, it's a good one, man. Look, ooh. You already know. First of all, before we start the video, I want to give a big shout out to all the supporters out there. Appreciate y'all for supporting and tuning into the channel, making sure that we get it, you know what I mean? Look, let's go ahead and keep hitting that like button. Let's keep hitting that subscribe button. Turn on the notification bell so you do not miss when I'm going live, man, because you don't want to miss it. You know what I mean? Anyways, let's get up into this stuff, man. We got dumb cops arresting FBI agents. It's crazy. Like, it's just crazy. Let's get into it. Let's just get into it.
Specialist and XF cops are always trying to abuse their power. But what happens when it's not civilians they're faced with, but undercover FBI agents?
Where'd you get this?
Federal Bureau of Investigation?
A U.S. Air Force specialist and ex-FBI agent was pulled over for having a slightly obstructed license plate. But when the cops found out who he was, they started to look for any reason they could find to get him arrested.
How you doing, sir?
Good.
All right.
What's up?
Deputy Troy with the Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm stopping you is your plate's obstructed.
Yeah.
Whatever that thing's got, you got to take it off, okay?
Okay.
Because it got to be visible within a certain distance.
All right.
When you went to driving school and a cop pulls you over, what they tell you?
Oh, you pull over when it's safe to do so.
No, you pull over immediately. Okay? Let me tell you this. Now, you pull over immediately.
Sure.
Because I don't know what you're doing inside this car.
Sure. Yeah.
Hiding guns. You know what I mean? Officer safety is number one.
Right out the gate, this cop is wrong, and it's obvious he has some form of superiority complex. It is not required to pull over immediately for many reasons, such as the obstruction of traffic and general safety, but you should attempt to pull over as quickly as it's safe to do so. If safety is the number one priority, it's probably not the best idea to slam on the brakes and swerve to the side of the road with no hard shoulder. But this isn't the end of the cop's lies.
So who are you?
I'm
I guess I could-
enough, yeah. Former NDOC, and I used to work security at Harris.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm a contractor.
Okay. Do you have insurance on this thing?
My partner, huh?
Do you have insurance on this thing?
Yeah.
Your partner or what?
Now, my partner called me. I'm a contractor with Southwest Gas.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to go over there and get him logged into his computer.
No guns inside the car?
Nah, no phone.
Okay.
After a few routine questions, the cop starts to get a little more specific and tries to find a way to incriminate him.
What do you got right there up front?
Oh, that's a siren. I do contract security.
You contract
So
security?
some of the work I require to have a siren.
Turn it on?
Sure.
It's got whip bags in the back too. Go ahead and step out, man.
No weapons or anything like that?
Nah.
All right, I'm gonna take you out like this just to check. Okay, go fist that one for me. So you're not like law enforcement, right? You're not a law enforcement officer?
Yeah.
Okay, so you said you work security, right? Okay.
I'm security contractor.
Whose car is it? Who?
So I'm gonna put these on for now, okay? Because wanna relax?
Why is it
makes it
taking
better.
the lights?
The agent is now being put in cuffs with absolutely no idea why. He has to assume it's because of the lights, but the cops haven't given him a reason for detaining him. However, when they find out exactly who he's working for, things take a very strange turn.
Why haven't you taken the lights off of there?
Yeah, I do contract work, so I have to have lights on this vehicle for some of the work.
They shouldn't be that color though.
Yeah, they shouldn't be red and white, brother.
No, it depends on who you're contracting with. If you contract with law enforcement,
Red and white.
agencies,
That's red and
Which
blue.
agencies do you contract with?
the various ones. DOJ.
Name some. DOJ?
Sure.
So you have a
DHS.
contract?
I've worked for DHS. Yeah.
Okay, so do you have a government ID?
I have a contractor ID.
Where's that?
It's in my. It's my.
Where'd you get this?
That's issued.
Issue 2?
Federal Bureau of Investigation badge?
I'm gonna read you your rights too, okay?
Sure.
The cops now know exactly who he is, but that doesn't stop them from way overstepping their position and searching the agent without his permission.
No guns, right?
Yeah.
Inside the car?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, because, like I said, man, too, there's money in it. Put that back in, which I'll put in the bag, okay? So the reason you're in cuffs, okay? Unless you're a sworn officer.
I know Nevada everybody states.
Yeah, you're not allowed to have red and blues.
Sure.
Right? Because then you could easily impersonate a police officer.
Sure.
So who issued this to you?
My former employer.
Your former employer? So you used to work for the FBI at one point?
I've contracted with the Department of Justice and the FBI and other...
Here in...
Reno.
Here in Reno? Where's their office at or what?
Resident agency. It's off of... it's next to Wells Fargo. It's right by the traffic circle there.
Okay. I'm just throwing it out because I have no idea where they're at.
These officers are clearly not happy that the agent has an answer for everything, so they decide to start asking questions that they know he can't answer in an effort to incriminate him. An incredibly manipulative and corrupt tactic.
Since you got the badge, where's your creds at? Where's your federal creds at?
I don't need federal creds because I'm not currently employed by the federal government.
You have an FBI badge.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, I used to be a task force officer with the FBI.
Okay, which task force? Safe Streets?
Yeah.
Okay. So you know Elkington?
No.
Okay.
So when did you work for him?
I might answer that.
Okay. Well, I'm texting somebody right now. If you impersonate a federal officer, you know you're going to get in big trouble for that, right? Okay.
And like I said, with the red and blues, that alone right there, okay? Sure. That's what you're in handcuffs.
But that's not an offense in and of itself to have red and blue
Yes,
lights.
it is. And I'm going to show you the NRS.
To actually run, you have to actually run those lights.
No, you don't. They're in your vehicle, and I must destroy those. Okay? I'm going to pull up the NRS for you.
I've went through a police officer academy. I know what the NRS
You
is.
might again, but I went.
Have they updated the NRS?
Let me show you.
Have they? Okay.
And let's go over here. That way we can get a. Let me get a bag. So that was issued to you, say, right? That little FBI deal. You didn't steal it or find it or no?
Remember again, their issue is with the lights on his car. The cops do not have the authority to search the agent here, so digging around in his pockets is completely unwarranted and illegal. The specifics in this case are admittedly a little blurry. It's illegal for a civilian to illuminate red and blue emergency lights on their vehicle, but this man never lit them up, and the times when he did, he was under contract with an official law enforcement agency. And if he only works part-time with the FBI, it would be wrong for him to identify as an FBI agent all the time. But he never did that, and as such, wasn't impersonating an agent. In this situation, the cops didn't detain him for committing a crime, they detained him because he could have committed a crime. It's the same thing as arresting a licensed gun holder because they could use the weapon for a robbery. However, the next
Yo, chat, check it out. That sounded like some stuff out of Minority Reports. I don't know if y'all ever seen the movie Minority Reports, but in Minority Reports, what happened is they get the ball, a ball drops down into like this police task force, whatever it is, futuristic area, and pretty much what it is the ball is telling you who's finna commit a crime before they even commit it. So it's like the ball is telling you the future, and that's what that seemed like right there. They were trying to predict the future and predict that the dude was going to commit a crime before he even actually committed the crime. It's crazy, huh?
case is much more clear-cut and shows the hilarious power trips cops can often find themselves on.
I hope I don't see you get your ass whooped on the street, because I'm going to drive the by, and you can tell your goddamn supervisor and everybody else I see.
On July 16th, 2022, the Muskogee County Jail found itself facing severe overcrowding issues, with many officers having to wait outside the building to book their suspects. At the time, there was a crime suppression procedure in place of the city, leading to a large influx of suspects. But as the jails became more overcrowded, the county sheriff called off the procedure. However, this was ignored by the police in Muskogee. So in turn, cops in the area were asked to process prisoners on a specific order based on who apprehended them. Local deputies first, state patrol officers second, and Columbus police officers last. As you can imagine, certain cops weren't too happy about this, and when one deputy rightly cut in line, things started to heat up.
They won't let us in.
They won't let y'all in. They won't let me in. Ain't that right?
No, you go in there before us, I'm gonna raise hell.
Watch this.
I'm gonna file a complaint, a legitimate complaint.
Am I looking?
That is the most unprofessional thing I've ever seen in my life.
What do you think? How my legs so bad?
So wait a minute.
Oh, don't yell it. Don't start yelling. Hey, come on.
right, I'm gonna file a complaint.
That's fine.
Remember, it's totally fine for this officer to cut in front here. He's just adhering to the county sheriff's orders. But whether it's ego, a power complex, or just frustration, the cops aren't happy at all.
I mean, this is beyond my control. I don't have anything, so don't yell at me. All right. All right. As soon as that last one gets cleared, I'm going to bring in 5.
Hey, yeah, unless another SO unit shows up.
This is not my decision.
Muskogee Deputy Blaine Adkins finishes booking his suspect, but when he gets back to his car, he realizes it's been blocked in by Columbus patrol vehicles. This is when things really start to get aggressive between the cops.
Them goddamn supervisors can.
I understand. I get that.
So I can get the out the way. All right, so I got a call to go to. I can't go to the call because y'all want to play stupid ass childish game. It ain't because of me, man. I got nothing to do with that. George, I got nothing to do with that in there. It ain't my goddamn call. It's between the sheriff and the guy that works over there. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Move the goddamn car, or I'm gonna move myself.
Go move it. How you gonna move it?
Move the goddamn car, man.
Move the car.
Why? Huh?
In the park.
Y'all acting like a bunch of goddamn kids, man. Back it up so we don't have to bring it down.
Listen, man, I'm only doing what my supervisor told me. I understand. This is ridiculous, and I hate that I'm dealing with this shit. But you're gonna have to talk to the sergeant over there.
No, I'll be talking to the chief. Hey, chief, I'm sorry. We got a situation over here. We got CPD won't let our guys out, and they're about to go to blows. I'm asking your CPD officer to back up his car, and he's saying that his supervisor told him not to let it.
What's interesting about the interaction is that the officer tells the Muskogee lieutenant that he's only acting on his supervisor's orders. This isn't a misunderstanding between individuals, this is a clash of two entire police departments. And all the while, there are citizens in danger that are left completely without help because of this disagreement.
I know most of us are kind of at a standstill. Do I have anybody on Forest Road reference to 7511?
Hey, Sergeant, we got it.
Headquarters, we're all standing on the wall at the jail.
What car is it? Hey, move your car, bro.
Fantastic.
I try to get through, and they immediately halfway open it shut it on me. And I hear through there's a deputy standing behind the radio. That female officer's trying to get into the door. Do not let her in that door. Do not let any officer through that door.
From PD.
From the jailer. The jailers are saying that through their radio. So they won't even let us through the door.
Tensions are at an all-time high between the cops, with sergeants even having to split cops up to avoid fights.
I don't want to fight. Everybody in. Everybody in.
So what do the cops do when they feel threatened? They bring out the handcuffs.
It's pretty bad, dude. Because
What is
that
this
deputy, that deputy was saying, I'm about to arrest you for obstruction.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah.
This guy's got a call. But then my sergeant's telling me not to move.
Right. I have this.
And then when I started backing up, he told me to stop and gas me.
What about arrested all of them for not doing their job?
Right.
I really wish it's not my car right there, dude. I'm gonna leave the keys in there, dude. I really not wanting to be a part of to get charged with a crime, dude, for a stand, dude. I'm telling you right now, bro.
It takes over an hour and the arrival of the Columbus police captain to de-escalate the situation. In the end, all the suspects held by Columbus officers were released with a court summons despite having felony charges, and it was decided by the county sheriff and mayor that the Muskogee jail needed to be improved considerably. If you enjoy true crime videos like this, make sure you're subscribed to see.
Alright, y'all, that's it for today's story, man. Look, these police out here wild, they're crazy. Don't think that they're fighting us, because they be fighting amongst each other too, y'all. It's crazy though how situations can go from good, bad to just nightmares, just in the matter of bleep of an eye. You know what I mean? Anyways, y'all, appreciate you for tuning into the channel, man. DC Reacts for you. You already know I do the reactor for you, so you ain't got to. You can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. Make sure you check out my buddy Dr. Insanity. He's got a lot of videos on all types of crime stuff. So if you're interested in the crime era, the crime stuff, anything dealing with crime, police, if you're interested in that, make sure you check out my boy Dr. Insanity. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to his channel too if you're liking all those videos over there. And let's go ahead and rack up these likes. Let's build it up, man. Let's get it. All right, y'all. Appreciate you for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow with some more goodies for y'all. You already know how it is. Anyways, stay lit, stay fresh, y'all. Get money, stay blessed, and remember, we all out here living the same thing called life. We got to stay together. We got to stick together. We got to make sure everything good, man.